We are back at the St. Louis Park Rec Center, the fourth and final game of our Champions Cup event. About to face off, it's the Hermantown Hawks with a 6-5 win last night over Benilde St. Margaret's, taking on Hill Murray, which defeated Eden Prairie yesterday. Not scheduled to deliberately anyway to have the winners play the winners. This is the way it works out. Will Peterson, it's going to be a good one today.
Absolutely, it will be. We've got two of the state's best here. Hill Murray, number 6 in the Class AA Let's Play Hockey poll. Hermantown, the unanimous number 1. Looking forward to a good one here today in St. Louis Park.
I would expect so. We got a goaltending change for Hermantown today. Dane Calloway gets the start. Sophomore, but he's got some history.
He does. Dane Calloway was one of the few freshmen to receive any varsity time over at Duluth East last winter. He posted a 4-3-1 record with a 2.70 goals against. One of the finer young goaltenders you'll see. We'll see how it goes for his first game here in the blue and gold.
All right, and we'll get the announcement of the starting lineups as Hill Murray takes the ice, and they have one of the best in the state, and Nick Erickson in goal. As we get the announcement of the starting lineups from public address announcer Robin Cook. Well, maybe you want to walk us through those.
Absolutely. Looks like we're going to start with Hermantown as the road team. They're wearing their navy jerseys with the white lettering running from right shoulder to left hip. And it'll be Dane Calloway coming up. Again, 4-3-1 last year for Duluth East. They're going to mix up the defensive starter tonight. It's going to be the UMD commit Ty Hansen. He had a big night last night, getting his first even strength goal. And his partner is going to be the senior Jack Olson, who recorded his first varsity point last night with an apple. Looks like they might keep the forwards together. Cade Kohansky had 2 helpers last night. And it'll be the younger of the Plants. It'll be Max Plant with 2 assists. And older brother Zam Plant, last night's heroics, a hat trick, including the game-winning goal with under a minute left to give them the win over Benilde St. Margaret's. And head coach Pat Andrews in his 5th season on the bench.
Now for the Hill Murray Pioneers.
Hill Murray coming off a very strong season. They were the Section 4 AA champions. And in goal it'll be the senior Nick Erickson, someone to watch for the Frank Brimsick Award. He's a really solid goaltender back there. Leo Gruba, the senior captain, he's a null-tender. He's going to head to the St. Cloud Norsemen after this season. Axel Begley, another captain for him. He has 37 career varsity points, another NAHL tender. The Brady Ingebrigtsen at forward. He had a big game last night. Dylan Godbout, the University of Wisconsin commit, will draw a start. He's their 3rd captain, and he's a heck of a young player. And they're going to finish off with Brandon Bonin, who had 7 goals last year for Hill Murray.
All right, we will get the national anthem and get our second game underway here. Hermantown and Hill Murray getting ready to meet snoot to snoot here on the Youth Hockey Hub. All right, ready to get underway here. Hermantown is in the blue. They'll work left to right as we call the first, and Hill Murray in the white home uniforms. Their next game also at home. They take on Matamidi coming up next week at Aldrich. I will have the call of that game on a different outlet, but it'll still be fun anyway. And we are hoping for a visit from the Scion, Bruce Plant. I spoke with him last night after the game and invited him on up. He said sure. And it will be an interesting thing to talk to Bruce. And if you ever had the opportunity to do that, it's Bruce has forgotten more hockey than I know, and I've been doing this for almost 40 years. So, you know, it's fun to chat with him, and hopefully he'll be up a little bit later on. He's sitting directly in front of us on the red line. Derek is here as well. And chance to talk with Derek and his wife, Christy, after the game last night. And, of course, you know, how closely you followed the great rivalry between Cloquet and Duluth East in the early 90s. Christy Duncan, who was one of the best female athletes Duluth East High School ever produced, and marrying a player who was basically Mr. Cloquet, known as one of the Holy Trinity in Cloquet, with Corey Millen and Jamie Langenbrunner being the others. It was not quite the Montagues and the Capulets, but it was close. And the result is three very good hockey players, Max and Zam, and Victor is on his way. So, all right, the Shakespeare reference duly noted, that we are underway here. And Axel Begley backs into his zone for Hill Murray. He plays it to center looking for Madigan, and it bounces on him. And here they come over the line. Godbout takes a shot, and it's deflected by Ty Hansen over the glass and out of play.
And a quick start here. Hermantown really struggled last night in the face-off department, something that historically has plagued them. They were under 40% last night, and we'll see if Plant can win one here, and he does.
All right, it's backhanded across Hansen. And now to Zam Plant at center with his first touch. Over the line, he feeds it over, and here's Kohanski trying to feed it through for Max Plant, who goes to the corner. Now Zam centers at Kohanski, point blank, and he was robbed by Erickson. Oh my, what a great chance in front. Kohanski, and just the anticipation that makes Nick Erickson the goaltender that he is, saves a goal.
Great work by Erickson there. He gets the stick down. A great pass by Zam Plant to find Kohanski on the doorstep, but Erickson shuts the door, and we're still scoreless here, 27 seconds in.
Boy, just a terrific. And Hermantown scored in the first minute last night as well against Benilde. And now they start back over the line. Lucas Mann, number 18, he is introduced to the ice by George Peterson. Puck behind the net, and Peterson in control for the Hawks. He steps through the middle and feeds it ahead, and here is Gavin Bloomdahl feeding down the far side and into the Hill Murray zone. After it there is Logan Hensler, another player that Hill Murray is very high on. Very talented young player. And now over to the near side is picked up by Mann, and he will come over the Hermantown line. His shot is deflected wide by Janzig, wide to the far side, and now a big hit thrown in against the boards as the Pioneers starting to take the body a little bit in the early going here. It comes out to center ice, and it's controlled by Brady Ingebrigtsen, the two-goal man yesterday. Fed over to the far side, kicked ahead by Mann as he heads for the bench on a change. And now it's picked up by Bo Janzig. He's over the line, leaves a drop, and a shot goes wide of the goal from Bloomdahl to the far side, and it comes out to center. Now Hansen in his zone, backhands it ahead, and it's played back in by the Pioneers. Delayed offside being called. Now a pass to the near side. It's controlled, and here's Josh Kapanen playing it in, and it goes wide to the opposite corner. Hawks try to set up in the offensive zone, and loose to the corner now. And finally it's dug out there by Matthew Whistler, number 14. He's ridden off and now played back in by the Hawks. It's going to go back behind the goal. 2 minutes gone here in the opening period. No score. Now a steal by Max Plant behind the net. He looks to center. Oh, and a short-sided shot there. And again, an opportunity for Cade Kohanski. Comes out to center, played in by Sawyer Seidel, number 19 for Hill Murray. Now the Hawks ring the net and come out. Here's an outlet pass. It's stolen away by Madigan. He throws it across, and he put it right past Godbout. A good chance there. Godbout now a one-time pass to Madigan. Hansen with a shoulder check comes to the near boards, and Kohanski relays it out to center. Begley back in for Hill Murray. And now Hansen behind the goal, turns around to the near side looking for Kohanski on the wall. And here's Zam Plant at center. Over the line, here's Max. And he is forced away from the goal, but lays it down in the corner trying to find Zam. And it's picked up there by Dylan Godbout for Hill Murray. Cleared around to the near side, Gruba. Up the near wall, Madigan. And a rink-wide pass. Godbout steps towards the slot. From his knees, plays it ahead, and that's stolen away. And a long pass down the left side, just out of the reach of Carlson. And an icing call against the Hawks.
This game's got some very good pace to it. Two teams absolutely flying. Hermantown got their legs under them. Obviously, Hill Murray's had a couple games to get going, but it looks like Hermantown's going to roll the Bloomdahl line, and for Hill, it's going to be the Brady Ingebrigtsen line.
All right, 13:46 to go in the first, and a face-off controlled by Ben Carr for Hill Murray. His shot stick saved by Callaway off to the near wall, and controlled by Peterson behind the goal. Played up the far wall. Carlson to center, and his pass eludes Dallas View and goes down the ice. And Dallas View stepping up a line tonight. Had a strong game last night for the Hawks.
Yeah, Dallas View really has really impressed me in his first year. Obviously, as a sophomore coming up from Bantams, he was a big part of that Bantam AA squad. Strong skater, good hands, good puck IQ, and he's getting a chance to step up here tonight.
All right, face-off controlled by the Hawks. Cleared around on the near side for View along the wall, and it rolls out to center. Hawks get it there. Carlson backhands it into the zone. Chasing after it there is Bloomdahl. Can't get to it. And to the near corner, the Pioneers will play out to center. And over the line, Jack Senden. And he goes to the wall, and Hansen takes him out. Senden behind the net. Now a centering pass picked up in the slot, and a glove catch by Callaway, who stayed right with it. And man, trying to go to the top right corner, denied.
Lucas Mann, the young sophomore, still in search of his first varsity point here, but a very strong young skater and someone that will surely find himself on the score sheet in some capacity here today.
The thing about Hill Murray that gets you every year is they always figure it out. They start out sluggishly at times, and you just wonder where it's coming from with a short bench, but they always figure it out, and it's a credit, obviously, to them and their coaching and their organization. Play in the Hill Murray zone from the face-off, and controlled there by Carter Rother. Now cleared to the point, but not out, and played back down by Peterson. Now it rings the boards and comes to the near side, and Hill Murray will come to center. Begley kicks it over the line and then leaves it. Caden Sampere in control, now to the near circle, and up the slot it comes. Miller leads it across. Here's a shot, saved by Callaway, and a rebound comes to the near side as the Hawks allow their first decent scoring opportunity against them. Now it comes to the near side, and Begley, one of the captains, plays it on in, and it rings the net. Callaway cuts it off behind the goal, and it's controlled by Janzik. Out the right side. 5 minutes gone in the first period. Janzik harassed there as he comes over the line, as Hurley had him tied up for a moment. Now Max Plant along the wall. He leaves a drop pass. Here's Zam, and he throws it right back down in front, and it's broken up off to the far wall, and the Pioneers break out 4 against 3. Over the line they come as the back pressure catches up. Now a pass to the slot, and it's bouncing there. Unable to control it was Hurley. Now to the left point. Here's a shot, and Callaway makes a save through traffic on Ben Carr, and we're going to get a face-off in the Hermantown zone.
Ben Carr, number 21, the senior defenseman. He was voted most improved by his teammates last season. He lit the lamp in their loss to Benilde, someone that they're going to look to step up at the blue line with a couple of big graduation losses.
Face-off now will be Brendan Bonin on against Zam Plant, and now here comes Plant, pass to the left, and here's Max over the line, 3 against 3, lays it across, and Erickson goes post to post on Kohanski, who's got to be wondering what he's got to do to get one past Nick Erickson. He's had 3 good chances here in the first period. Now Kohanski plays it, and here's Max Plant. Now to Kohanski, back to Plant, he scores! Max Plant, and that's his first varsity goal. Kohanski that time had another great chance, but he decided passing was the better option, and it's 1-0 Hawks.
Kohanski couldn't get it past Erickson, so he said, I'll let Max Plant have a try, and he gets that goal. Brother Zam Plant has the puck in hand, and he's going to flip it up to the bench for safekeeping. Nick Erickson, who had been very solid going post to post, was just beat there by Plant, who manages to find the net. Hermantown on the board here first.
Well, both of them are on the board now, and Derek pleased, and Bruce turns around and says something to him. I know not what, but something probably along the lines of, hey, that was pretty cool, as it's played into the Hermantown zone. And Peterson gets the second assist. And here's a drive by Kohanski, and again a glove save by Erickson. Max Plant with his first varsity goal for Hermantown, and assists going to Kohanski and George Peterson at 5:46.
George Peterson had a very fine game last night. He had one play where he was walked by Drew Stewart, but another apple for him there. That's his second point on the year.
Play in the Hill Murray end from the face-off, and Begley clears around for Gruba behind the goal. Head to the far side, sending one touch to center ice, and now it's played on in, and it comes back off a glove. It's easy for me to say. Comes to the near side boards, and Gruba is squeezed out against the wall. Now, players from both teams are piling in, and referee advises them to move it, and they do. Here's Begley at the left point. A shot that just sails wide of the far post. Did not miss by much there. Gruba now plays it around behind the net. Hawks get possession there, and it's cleared to center ice, where Begley will play it right back in. Hill Murray tags up. Coming up on 7 minutes gone in the first period. Hermantown 1, Hill Murray nothing. Over to the far side for Carlson. Out to center as Hill Murray finishes a change. Now the defensemen have it, and here is Carr playing it ahead and into the Hermantown zone, and now that's broken up and played on out to center ice. Hensler in control. Now Will Esterbrooks will play it ahead for Hermantown. It's going to go the length of the ice, and icing indicated against the Hawks. 9:39 left in the first.
It'll be a face-off now to the right side of Callaway. We'll see what lines we get rolling here. It's going to be the Kaupman brothers with Dominic Thomas, and for Hill Murray, it's going to be Ben Miller out there with what appears to be the Sampere line.
All right, it comes out to center. And it's controlled from the face-off by the Pioneers. Shot back into the zone, rink wide, going after it there, Jack Olson, and he plays it up the wall. Here come the Hawks down the wing. Matt Kaplan takes a shot, and Erickson out to challenge, makes the save. A face-off coming up in the Hill Murray end.
Nick Erickson was voted All-Metro East last year. 14-2 with a 1.18 goals against and 937 save percentage. Truly one of the state's best.
And yes, you got that right. As just a terrific, had 7 shutouts last year as well for Hill Murray, a team that allowed only 21 goals in 20 games last year. Now play in the Hermantown zone from the faceoff, and they will start up, and it's shot on in by Jack Olson. Erickson sticks it off to the boards on that side. Miller goes after it along with Carr. Now it comes in front, and Erickson fell going after the puck. I don't know, he lost his edge or what, but he sprawled across the front of his goal crease, and now here's Begley trying to pick his way through center, and the Hawks control it. 8:42 to go in the first period. Ty Hansen backs into the zone. Now starts down the left side. Hill Murray finishing a change, and then Hansen gets finished as he comes to the red line. Now picked up, and here's Zam Plant. So he threw it across for Kohanski, and now Kohanski back to Zam Plant. And now over to the left point, and it hops on Hansen, and he plays it back down deep. After it, there is Begley behind the Hill Murray net, and he lost possession. Begley again behind the goal. Now off to the far wall, cleared to the point by Seidel, but not out. Now a second bite of the cherry. That didn't work either as Plant. Zam plays it down looking for Max in the corner. He and Begley as the 26s meet up. Now to the near side. It comes to the top of the right circle. Controlled by Janzig. Now down low. A centering pass for Max Plant. And he nearly had goal number 2 as Kohanski set him up right on the doorstep. Now it's cleared back to the right corner. And Gruba has it for Hill Murray. And he plays it to center. Seidel has it. And it's played with a high stick. So it's going to come all the way back in the Hill Murray zone for the faceoff.
Hill Murray D are going to get a change there. That was a long shift for him, and the longest sustained offensive pressure we've had for Hermantown here this far. And it looks like they're going to send out the pair. It's going to be Matthew Whistler along with, I'm not sure, can you see the partner there, Jeff?
Pardon?
I believe that's Joseph Luger, his partner.
Yes, as the puck comes to the near side. Out to center it comes, and here's Bonin for Hill Murray over the line. Bonin goes wide. Forced there by Peterson, tries to center, bouncing puck up the slot, picked up there. And now Whistler feeds it across. There's a shot, a sprawling save by Callaway. Off to the board, now in front. Godbout turns and shoots, and I don't think Callaway had a real good look at that. It wound up going over the glass and on a play.
Yeah, Callaway was sprawled trying to save the initial opportunity there in the slot, and he was just getting back to his feet and recentered. And I think if he's not thwarted there by Barker, who was able to step up and get a stick and a deflection, we might have a tie game here.
7:15 left in the first. Bonin on the face-off against Sam Plant, and it's pulled back down into the left corner behind the net. Madigan banks it off the wall to Begley at the left point. Tried to go through traffic, deflected, and Callaway a good save on Godbout as he redirected that in front. Peterson lost it behind the net, centering pass, and Godbout bowled over. Bonin whacking away at it. Now loose behind the net, he tries to center it, and nothing doing there. Picked up now by Sam Plant, and it's lost to Madigan in the circle. He shoots, and he missed the far side. Begley crashing in, takes the shot. Sam Plant actually deflected it onto his goaltender there, and Callaway sharp and makes the save. 6:41 to go here in the first.
Yeah, a little stick tap there from Sam Plant for Dane Callaway. Callaway has been very sharp here. He's got 8 shots on goal for Hill Murray and a couple of really high quality chances that he's been able to get to here.
Now a face off to the right of Callaway, and it's control played around by Lucas Mann around to the far side. Carlson pokes at it. Hawks get control, and View at center over the line. He's got a player on his right, Bloomdahl, trying to pass to him. It was behind the net, and now it's knocked off to the corner boards, and Hill Murray trying to clear that zone. They do get it out to center ice, and then it's played down by Hansen, and with a glove, Wyatt Carlson over the line. Bloomdahl on the right. They hit the line, and a pass. Bloomdahl tied up in front by Mann and could not get his stick down. Comes to the near boards, just over 6 minutes left in the period. Centering pass from deep comes up the slot. Hansen in the high slot tried to throw it across. View wasn't looking for it, and now it's banked off the wall and out to center ice. Mann poked at it and missed. Hansen over the line. He comes to the near circle. He shoots, and it's deflected behind the net by Begley, or actually off to the corner more accurately. Now it's behind the net, and Begley will play it up the near wall looking for Mann. Under 6 minutes to go, and it's banked past Hansen all the way down the ice. That's an icing call on the Pioneers. 5:38 to go in the first. Shots are 8-7 Hill Murray, 1-0 Hawks on the board.
Hill Murray definitely looking to set the physical tone here. They've been looking to finish checks here all night. We're going to see Hermantown's been able to respond pretty positively with offensive pressure. We'll see if there's any kind of game plan change here for the Pioneers.
Controlled by Gruba from the draw. He flips a backhander high off the glass. Now it's picked up by the Pioneers, and it's fed across by Carr into the Hermantown zone. Chasing after it there is Godbout, and now the Hawks control, and they break down the left. Over the line on a drop pass for Rother, doesn't connect. Hill Murray back, and they have a 3-on-2 with a trailer if they hurry over the line. And now working in a centering pass from Miller, and that comes all the way through and back out to center ice. So Hill Murray's rush comes to naught, and now it's picked up by Carr, and he plays it back into the Hermantown zone. Off the end boards, it's picked up by Hansen. He lays it ahead on the wall looking for Thomas, and now his pass is kicked across and back deep into the Hermantown zone by Ben Miller. Comes out to center. Begley battling Josh Kapanen for it, and Begley controls the puck. And he plays it right back in on goal, and a catch made by Callaway leaves it to the left of the goal with 4:40 left in the first. Josh Kapanen banks it off the wall to center. Begley steps up and picks it up. Over the Hawks line he comes. Begley sets up a screen, and then he squeezed off a shot that was deflected behind. Callaway with a save at the left edge on Bonin, and we get a face-off in the Hermantown zone with 4:27 left.
Hermantown's going to get their top unit back out there. A little bit sloppy there in the neutral zone. It gave Hill Murray a couple chances to get in deep, and they've got all 5 of their top guys out there now.
All right, we're going to get a face-off to the left of the Hawks goal. Madigan centers it. Ooh, comes up the slot, and Begley backhands it. Feeds the far corner. Madigan hustling after it. Has it there. Spins along the wall to get away from Max Plant, and now Zam plays it ahead. Going to be held in by Carr, and he plays it around on the boards on the near side. The Hawks will get it there with Ty Hansen. Flips it to center. Begley plays it down with a high stick, and now it's touched by the Hawks, and they center it. A great chance. Oh, my goodness. Max Plant had Erickson leaning there and couldn't squeeze the trigger. Now it comes up the slot. Hermantown still in possession. A shot, and that goes off the traffic from Kohanski. Now to the near side. The Hawks work it around. Kohanski still in possession. Backhands a pass across. That's intercepted by Begley. He tried to bank it off the wall. He had Madigan breaking between the defensemen and didn't see him. Plays it into the Hermantown zone with 3.5 minutes left in the period. They come up the wall. Bonin and trying to make something happen there. The puck comes out and it's picked up by Hermantown, and here's Kohanski. He's over the line. He's got Carlson trailing. Kohanski cuts to the slot to his backhand. It's poked away by Whistler. And now back behind the net. Hawks looking for possession. They get it there, but lose it in the corner as Jack Senden is in control for Hill Murray now. Senden down the far wing, poke checked off his stick. And a nice play there by George Peterson. And it comes to neutral ice. Pioneers get control, and really not able to find that puck there was Marcus Kaufman. And now here comes Hermantown back. View over the line. Cuts to the slot, nothing doing. And Hill Murray will play it back. Under 3 minutes to go in the period. Senden plays it into the Hermantown zone. After it in the right corner there is Peterson. He's taken it against the boards. And now it's dug out by Bloomdahl for the Hawks. And he will try to step through, and he plays it to center. A bank pass looking for Dallas View, and that's going to be tracked down by Whistler in the Hill Murray zone. Played around on the near side. And loose to center. And finally, Hill Murray will get control at neutral ice, and Whistler rink wides one in. 2:23 to go in the first. Crashing in there is Seidel, and he gets the puck for Hill Murray, but lost out. Now Thomas plays to center, and here come the Hawks. Hansen over the line. Hansen put on a move, going in. Hansen shoots. Erickson short side makes the save. Centering pass runs up the slot, and Zamplant finds the going tough. And now here comes Hill Murray back over the line, and it's offside as Seidel unable to stay in. Might have gotten a little assist from Hansen there. And the play is offside.
Yeah, Hansen might have bumped a little bit there, but if Seidel's able to stay offside, that's an A1 scoring chance that they would have had there, and a chance that would have been huge for Hill Murray. They want to get one in under the wire. End of periods historically for Hermantown have not been their strength, and we saw it last night in the second period with 2 late goals.
2 minutes to play here in the first, and a shot sails wide of Callaway's goal. It was behind the net. Seidel there for Hill Murray trying to come out, and lost possession, but gets some help from Marcus Kaufman along the wall. Now the Hawks get it and play to center. Josh Kapanen can't control on his backhand. Or to be more accurate, his stick behind him. The pass was behind his body, and now comes to the near side, and Hansen relays it out to center and back deep into the Hill Murray end. Begley in the left corner. Now controlled there by Carr. Forecheck reaches him, and Carr comes out in front of the goal, and he ran into Kohanski. A long pass up the middle is tipped into the zone by a Hermantown defender, Peterson, so no icing. Now Godbout, a nice play to Madigan in front, and a save by Callaway, and a stoppage.
Anthony Madigan, one of the more productive forwards, and he drew the start here tonight. He stands only 5'7", but he's got a little Connor Garland to his name. He's a great sniper, 11 goals, 5 assists last season, almost had another one there.
Oh yeah, nice play by Godbout in the corner with the body. He is so strong in his upper body, just won it and one-handed the puck. Now Godbout going after it. He's playing the wing here on this line with Bonin. And he has been a center for a good part of his Hill Murray career. Less than a minute to play here in the first period. Hawks get possession, and here's Kohanski. He comes to center. Max Plant on the left. Shot stuck behind the net by Erickson. Zamplant drops to the left point looking for Hansen. And now a play back down. Here comes Max Plant off the wall. He pays the price as he came in front. And it's picked up now by Hill Murray, and here's Hensler. And he is stood up there by Janzig, and a penalty is coming on Hermantown. Interference will be the call here. And Hill Murray will go to the power play with 34 seconds to play in the first period.
Yeah, Bo Janzig's gonna let the referee hear it, but a pretty solid call, and then Hermantown's penalty kill, which was tested oftentimes last season. They were 1 for 1 last night, 91.4%. Last season, Hill Murray on the power play last season was 47.2%, one of their strengths.
Begley from the faceoff fires, and a glove catch by Callaway. Hill Murray already this season 3 for 7 on the man advantage, 42.9% with a small data sample. And Hermantown killed off the only penalty they faced last night. 25 seconds to go in the period. Begley at the left point, Madigan in the circle. As Hill Murray works it around. Pass up the slot. Gruba flattens, feeds the far side for Godbout, then gets it back, takes a shot, and it's wide. Long Karen picked up and played to center where Gruba controls with 10 seconds left in the period. Now Madigan comes in over the line. Through, he tried to thread a pass through there for Marcus Kaufman as the period comes to an end. And we are going to get a break here. 1:26 of power play for the Pioneers as the second period starts, and a 1-0 lead for Hermantown, which their play is earned.
Yeah, it's been a very even hockey game. Hermantown has had the advantage with odd man rushes, although I believe Hill Murray's has been slightly better in their offensive zone and in the neutral zone. But we got 34 more minutes of hockey game here, and it's we're bound for a good one.
We are indeed. We'll take a break for the flood and come back with a second period next. This is the Champions Cup 2021 presented by Tradition Companies here on the Youth Hockey Hub.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half-pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half-pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half-pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
back at the St. Louis Park Rec Center. Hill Murray has taken the ice, and it is a 1-0 lead for the Hermantown Hawks, who will be shorthanded for the first minute and 26 seconds of the second period. And we, at this time, are joined by Bruce Plant. And we got to turn that mic around there, sir. There we go.
Do I need it on the other side?
No, just so it's in front of your mouth, that's all. You're good.
There we go.
There we go. How have you been?
I've been good. How about you?
Oh, terrific. And how nice was it to see Max get a goal?
Oh, that was beautiful. That was so beautiful. He's been working hard, man, and it's nice to see him get one.
You see two grandkids out here that are playing brilliantly. I mean, you know, as like one of the people that built this program, how does that feel for you?
Oh, it feels great. Not only for Patrick and the team, and you know how we keep the culture going, and but then it's a bonus for me because I have my grandkids on the team, so
Yes.
I get to watch them play there, and they're both pretty good, so they're a lot of fun to watch.
I'm going to put you on the spot here real quick. What gave you more pleasure, seeing Derek succeed or seeing your grandson succeed?
Oh boy, I don't know. That's a tough question. It's so long ago, you know. But I got a lot of thrills out of watching Derek, I'll tell you that.
Well, yes.
Coming up.
And he's, of course, the associate head coach at UMD now, so he's kind of following in your footsteps. Does he ever ask you for advice?
Oh, once in a while we talk. Well, we talk hockey every time we're together, so I guess so. And he'll ask me stuff once in a while. Yeah.
All right, now we are all about youth here on the Youth Hockey Hub. So what I'd like to do here, Bruce, is turn this over to our 17-year-old color guy, Will Peterson, who's having a fantastic weekend for us. So we're going to have him start the second period here. Take it over, Will. I'll sit between you.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Jeff. As now Hill Murray's going to control and play it back. It's going to be Gruba. Deebs goes D for Begley. Begley works behind Erickson. Begley's going to turn it up here. Across for Godbout. Godbout stretch pass. Controlled by Gruba into the Hermantown zone. Now intercepted by Plant. Plant on the left side now. Plant's got one on him and one behind. It's Thomas with him. Plant shot goes high. It rims around. It's going to be controlled and played down now by Hansen. Hansen will turn around and fire it into the bench. And we have a stoppage. Well, Bruce, Max scored there in the first period. What did you see on that one for your grandson's first varsity goal?
You know what? I thought it was a great play on Kohanski's part. You know, Max gave it to him. Max did a nice job going to the net, and that goalie came out on him. He just slid it back over to Max, and he just had an open netter. So it's kind of a freebie, but it was just a really nice play by both of them.
Yeah, Kohanski's had a real fine game as well as Hermantown continues to kill off this Bo Janzig interference minor. It's going to be Carr behind now. Carr is going to lead the breakout for Hill Murray. Carr to the left side, played by Hensler. Hensler's going to turn up, stick check Peterson. Hensler now with some space. Hensler cross pass. It's going to be behind the net and cleared out by Hansen. This will be one final chance for Hill Murray on the power play, controlled by Erickson, turned up for Hensler. Hensler drops it with 3 seconds remaining on Janzig's power play, turned up by Carr. Carr across for Hurley. Hurley turns it up now for Sendin. Sendin in front, steered aside, stick save Callahan. Hansen will chip it. It's going to be Wyatt Carlson on the near boards. Pass is looking for Bloomdahl's intercepted, now played in to be controlled by Hansen of Hermantown. Near side, it's going to be Carr again. Carr along the near wall, now a battle. It's going to be Hansen coming free with it and sending it deep. Erickson, the all-metro goaltender, will steer it. It's going to be controlled by Hensler now for Carr as it's intercepted by Plant. The younger Max Plant as it's going to be up now for Bo Janzig. Janzig across Hansen. Hansen's shot was steered aside. Going to be played for Zam now. It's going to be controlled by Hill Murray. Hansen manages to cheap it in. It's now down for Zam. Zam for Max. Max wrap around looking for Kohanski. Nobody home. And Zam's going to have a chance to control again. He's in there with Marcus Kaufman of Hill Murray. Got a couple guys on each side. Hermantown trying to figure out their spacing is now a pass to center, almost intercepted there by Sendin. Kept in by Zam Plant. Zam sends one in front. We're going to get an ice here. It will have the length, and it will go wide. So, Bruce, you've been clear of Hermantown hockey now for about 5 years. Life without hockey, what's the adjustment like after all these years, and is there a specific thing that you miss the most?
Well, I certainly miss the kids, that's for sure. I mean, I had a lot of fun with them. I missed the practices. That's always was fun. And the games, of course, are exciting. You know, that's where you get your adrenaline rush and that kind of thing. So I miss some of those things, but I don't miss the traveling and some of the other things that go on. But I get my hockey fix through my grandkids.
No doubt. Bloomdahl now in the corner, far side. He's going to try steer it for Carlson. It's intercepted by Leo Gruba. Gruba with the clearing effort. It's gloved by Jack Olson. And now played in again by Brandon Bonin. Bloomdahl. Stipsey's going to get a trip, and we're going to have a Hermantown power play. Callaway hustles to the bench. Janzig's going to control, and we're going to have a 6-on-5 for a short period of time here. Janzig behind the net. It's up for Jack Olson. Olson, he was looking for Carlson. It's going to be taken by Bloomdahl now. Bloomdahl up for Dallas View. Dallas View has been all over the ice tonight and last night, into the corner and controlled by Axel Begley of Hill Murray, and we're going to get a tripping minor here. And the offending party will be, I believe that'll be Dylan Godbout, the University of Wisconsin commit. So Hermantown's high-powered offense will head to the power play with two of Bruce's grandkids and the aforementioned Kate Kohansky.
Yeah, they have had a pretty nice power play so far, so we'll see how it goes.
Janzig goes DDD, Ty Hansen. Ty Hansen, the UMD commit, back down for Janzig. Hansen across for Zam. Pass is banked off. Max Plant will chip it. There'll be another possession battle won by Max Plant in the corner. Up for Zam. Zam up top, Hansen. Hansen with 9 power play goals last season for the Hawks. He was looking for Kohansky. It goes wide for the captain, Bo Janzig. Hansen across Plant. Zam Plant loses it. Now it's going to be cleared by Jack Senden for Hill Murray, and Dane Callaway will control behind the net. Callaway untested so far this period. Controlled again by Ty Hansen behind. Hermantown will regroup, and it's going to be controlled by Zam Plant. Zam Plant reverses the field and gets it for Janzig. Janzig on the right side. The converted forward into the offensive zone. Chips it behind. It'll be Max Plant in the corner again. Up for his brother Zam. Zam behind. He's looking for Kohansky in front. It's deflected, and it's going to be cleared again by Hill Murray. That time it's going to be Marcus Kaufman on the clear. Callaway plays it up to Hansen. Hansen near side enters the offensive zone. He's going to settle it down. Spinorama move, enters the slot, shot saved by Erickson with the glove. And we'll have a stoppage with 12:28 remaining on the Youth Hockey Hub. Hermantown 1, Hill Murray 0. Your shots 10-10 with 54 seconds remaining on the penalty.
What are you shaking your head at there, Bruce?
Well, you got to do better than that. I mean, that's just a wrist shot from 40 feet on a power play. That goalie saw it all the way, so it's not really the best choice.
Plant on the near side. He's looking up now for his brother. A centering pass for Kohansky, gloved, and we'll have another stoppage. Well, Bruce, there's no secret. The 6 straight title game losses will forever be associated with Hermantown hockey. Each one seeming to be more painstaking than the last. You've got Breck, 3 straight to St. Thomas Academy and 2 to East Grand Forks. Which of those years was the hardest pill to swallow, and why?
Well, some of them we weren't.
As there's a crossbar by Zam. Played behind again. Go ahead, Bruce.
Yeah, some of those we weren't really good enough, but there's other years where I thought we should have won, and they did. That's the ones that hurt, man. They really were tough. And the longer we went, the more frustrating it got. So it was pretty tough.
Good clear. Hill Murray, a very productive penalty kill played behind by Callaway. Callaway for Hansen. Hansen's going to swing it. One final push with 10 seconds remaining on the power play here. Hansen near side maneuvers, backhand shot, stomach by Erickson. Another stoppage with 4 seconds remaining on the penalty kill.
This Hill Murray goal looks pretty good. He's on top of every shot. You really got to make a good shot or make a good play to get something by him, it looks like.
Nick Erickson's the real deal. He's been great moving post to post all night. We'll see where he ends up next year as a senior this year. It's going to be the Dominic Thomas line out here. He's been quiet tonight. We'll see if he can get anything going here as he controls the face-off back for Bloomdahl. Bloomdahl turns it up. Peterson shot stick aside by Erickson as Hill Murray returns to even strength, and they will have an ice here with 11:28 remaining.
Bruce, let me ask you one question. Will has described Zam's ability as almost instant offense, kind of a rink rat sort of a thing. He has the ability to turn nothing into offense immediately. How much of that is coachable and how much of that is innate, do you think?
Oh, that's all instinct for him. I mean, he's got a real good instinct for the game. He's got a really high IQ, and he's got the hands to go with it. You know, some kids have the smarts, but they don't have the hands, and he's got the hands, man. He gets an idea, and he can use his hands to make it happen.
Played behind now, Hill Murray. It's going to be Leo Gruba turning it up for Sawyer Sadel. Sadel battling with Dallas View on the near side. Puck's going to be cleared deep, and behind it's going to be Will Esterbrooks along with Marcus Kaufman for Hill Murray. Sir Sadel in the corner, cross ice pass, nobody home. Leo Gruba plays up top, slap shot from the point, stick to side, Callaway. Gruba keeps it in. Now it's played out 2-on-1 for Hermantown. Carlson in with View. And we're going to get a penalty here, and we're going to go to the power play. It's going to be cleared out. Dallas View and Wyatt Carlson in on the 2-on-1, managed to draw a penalty, and we're going to get, I believe it will be an interference minor.
Boy, that was a really nice play by Wyatt on that, getting the puck to him, and had a good chance there to put her in.
Wyatt Carlson was a huge part of the Hawks' success last year, skated on the line with Zam. They were the second line group along with Ethan Lund, but they got split up this year, and it's going to be Sawyer Sadel in the box for Hill Murray as Hermantown right back on the power play. Face-off won by Zam. Point-blank chance for Hansen. Rebound Kohanski in front, can't get it to go, and it'll be back out for Zam. Zam on the circle. Cross ice for Janzig was deflected by Anthony Madigan. Now Hill Murray will break out of their zone. Hill Murray will send it deep. It's going to be controlled by Callaway, and he's going to hang on to it. Thought about getting it back for Hansen, but we have another stoppage here with 10:27 remaining. Hermantown 1, Hill Murray 0. Well, Bruce, your son Derek played at UMD, had a lengthy professional career, and now the associate head at UMD. Grandson Zam has lit the lamp. What's it like to see your legacy really play on for not just your generation, but for the generations to come?
Well, it's really nice to see the boys that want getting some action, because they look, like Derek, he just loves the game. He has always loved the game, and so it's nice to see him to find a job in hockey. So it's great for him. Of course, the grandkids, they love it too. So it's nice. It's just nice for the family, and especially individually for those kids that they're getting to participate and have fun.
Speaking of your grandsons, it's Max Plant on the near side. Plant's going to try to get back for Brother Zam. It's going to be controlled by Hansen. Hansen along the near wall, up for Zam, back down Hansen. Hansen tries to control it with the glove. It's going to be played behind now Kohanski. Kohanski puts a move on for Max. Max up top, Janzig. Janzig scored the game tire last night to tie it at 5. It's going to be over for Plant, back up Hansen. Excuse me, that's Janzig. One-time look for Zam Plant. That's going to be off the stick of Brady Ingebrigtsen. And we have another stoppage.
More one for you, Bruce. You were a goaltender when you played. Tell me about Dane Callaway. What do you see with him?
Boy, does he look calm in the net there. I've seen him when he was a youth player at East, but he looks real calm and confident, and on top of every shot, looks sharp.
Played now by Hansen. Hansen tripped up, no call. It's going to be Janzig. Janzig back up Hansen. Hansen across for Max Plant. Hansen for Janzig. Janzig near side, glove saved by Erickson. And I'll agree, Bruce, Dane Callaway has been very sharp tonight. He's moving post to post with great speed, and he's kept Hill Murray off the board so far.
Yeah, he looks like he's really going to be a good one.
Here's a clear for Hill Murray, and with 24 seconds remaining, Hermantown's going to have one final chance here on the power play. Hansen's going to control behind now. He's going to wait for Zam Plant to come and pick up the puck. It's going to be Plant leading the charge here with Ingebrigtsen in pursuit, and now it's going to be turned over again, and it's going to be Hill Murray's Brandon Bonin with the clear. Hill Murray with the change, and they're going to try to take advantage of it. Up for Janzig. Janzig along the near side. Into the zone, into the corner. He's going to try to stop on a dime and leaves it for his fellow captain, Dominic Thomas. Thomas in the corner is hit hard, and it's going to be taken by Ben Carr for Hill Murray and rimmed around. Kept in by Ty Hansen, and it's going to be Wyatt Carlson, and now it's going to be Dominic Thomas into the corner. Thomas tries to play it for Carlson, can't get it to go, and it's going to be Thomas again. Thomas with a little bit of space. He turns into it, he's tripped up, no call, and Hill Murray with the chance to break out here. That chance is thwarted by George Peterson, who's had a fine game here tonight, and he's going to turn it up and get it for Wyatt Carlson. Carlson on the left side, he's got Ben Miller all over him, and now it's played behind by Bloomdahl. Bloomdahl into the corner. Back inside of the circles, backhand shot steered wide. Sawyer Sadel into the corner now with Bloomdahl. Big hit, Bloomdahl. Sadel goes to a knee, and it's kept in by Peterson. Peterson with a backhand flip, fluttering puck, covered by Erickson. We'll have a stoppage. So Bruce, you served alongside, and you also coached both Patrick Andrews and Nate Buck. How fun has it been to see them develop both as coaches and as leaders?
Well, they're both really good guys, and one thing I really like about them is they coach for the right reasons. They're doing all the right things, and they do it for the kids. They do coaching for the right thing. They're not into their ego and all about them. Has nothing to do with anything. They coach for the right reasons, and just love kids, and they want to help them be the best they can.
That they do, as it's going to be controlled by Wyatt Carlson into the corner. Played behind for Matthew Whistler. Whistler, as Thomas finishes a hit, and it's going to be taken now by Dylan Godbout. The University of Wisconsin commit will lead this charge. Godbout puts a move on Peterson. Drop pass for Bonin. Bonin's shot is stomached by Callaway, his 12th save of the night. And just like that, another stoppage. Bruce, you cited in your retirement press conference that part of the reason you retired is you want to spend more time fishing. Have you had any luck out on the frozen pond this year?
I'm a lousy ice fisherman, I'll tell you that. I can't ever catch anything, but I go anyways. But I live on a lake, so I fish in the summers quite a bit and that. But that wasn't probably have anything to do with why I retired, but it was probably something I was going to do because I wouldn't have anything else to do. But.
Indeed, now a chance in front, a good Hill Murray scoring chance is looks like Josh Kelpinen trying to clear the zone. Kept in, stick aside by Callaway into the corner. Carter Rother in there along with Godbout. We got a 5-car pile up here in the corner, and we'll see who comes away with it, and it's going to be Ty Hansen controlling behind. Hansen looking to turn it up. Stretch pass looking for Kelpinen, goes wide. Controlled now by Joseph Luger. Luger turning it up. Pass will go wide. Icing is called with 6:45 remaining here. We haven't had a ton of offense here in this second period. We'll see what kind of changes both sides will make to their lines. Is that something you looked at a lot to get the momentum going, Bruce, when there was a lack in offensive production, shuffle the lines a little bit?
I wasn't much of a line shuffler at all, really. You know, it's just good, hard, tight defense on both these teams. They're not giving much away, so you just got to fight through it and win battles. That's what you really have to do in games like this. You have to win those individual battles to open it up for some 2-on-1 situations if you can.
Hill Murray into the zone now. It's going to be man in the corner turning it up for Hensler. Hensler across ice, shot from the point, deflected up into the netting, and we'll have another stoppage. Hermantown
blocks a lot of shots. They do a lot of stick checking, and they get their bodies in those lanes, and they do a lot of blocking shots, and you know, something we always practice in, you know, with pucks, and guys who get beat up in practice stopping pucks. So
they still do that drill with the foam pucks. They'll have guys come up and practice that maneuver, and it's paying dividends here. This is going to be controlled into the corner across ice. Played out to center and kept in now by Plant. Plant with Kohansky, 2-on-2. Kohansky's alone. Plant is not. Now a deflected puck off of Axel Begley almost ends up in the back of the net. Erickson manages to get the glove on it. And with 6 minutes remaining, Hermantown 1, Hill Murray 0 on the Youth Hockey Hub.
Bruce, Will told us last night the story about Zam wearing 27 because he wanted to one-up his dad.
Yeah, that was.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, that was funny. That was just one of those funny things he did. He kind of really liked the Biondi kid. He was good buddies with Biondi, and I think he kind of used that number because Biondi's number, you know, kind of thing. But Zam's got to look to shoot more. He's trying to pass every time he's got the puck, so he's got to be. I don't know why, but he's got to go to the net a little bit more. He's had chances to go to the net and get his shot off. And
played in front by Carlson. Carlson shot scores! Wyatt Carlson breaks the offensive deadlock, and Hermantown on the board here in period 2. Wyatt Carlson settles down a bouncing puck in front, and it was just him and Erickson, and he beats him down low. Bruce, what'd you see on that one?
Well, Wyatt made a great shot, but that play was actually made in the corner by Bloomdahl. He went in there and forechecked, and that guy tried to get rid of it, hit his stick, and bounced right out in front of the net. And, of course, Wyatt's standing right there probably waiting for a pass from Bloomdahl, but it kind of deflected right to him, and he buries. So that was great, but it was a great forecheck by Bloomdahl.
Bloomdahl's forecheck has always been invaluable for the Hawks. Big part of their success next year is now Hill Murray plays it behind for Peterson. Peterson looking to turn it up. Carlson fresh off the goal, and we'll have the goal announcement here. So it's Carlson from Bloomdahl at 11-13. Puck played behind, and now it's going to be controlled by Joseph Luger. Luger looking for a pass. Icing is waved off, and now it's going to be, looks like it'll be Dylan Godbout in pursuit. Pass in front, tripped up, and now a shot. Big save, Callaway with the right leg. Taken by Carter Rother now. Rother looking to break out. Can't get it now, and it's going to be Peterson in all alone. And Callaway manages to cover the puck as a huge save on that scoring attempt by Hill Murray as he kicks out the right pad, his 14th save of the game, and Hill Murray still scoreless. Face off to the right side of Callaway will be the Kalpanins out there with Dominic Thomas. Face off won and controlled by Hill Murray. Shot redirected. Never gets to Callaway, controlled by Dominic Thomas near corner. Thomas along the near boards looking to turn it up, and he does. Potential 3-on-2 with a couple trailing. Thomas, big hit, loses the stick. Controlled into the corner by Axel Begley. Begley reverses the field for Ben Miller. Miller, puck kept in by Joshua Kalpanen. Good forecheck here for the Hawks. Tripped up Dominic Thomas. Hill Murray's going to go to the power play for the first time tonight as Ty Hansen will touch up. We're going to get Dominic Thomas for a trip at the 12:24 mark, and now the Hermantown penalty kill will have a chance to shine. So Bruce, your grandson Zam, it doesn't need to be said his heroics against Dodge County. Obviously they came short of the desired outcome, but he played double shifts in that game. He would actually cycle in at defense. His defense, the offense is there, but the defense is also a huge part of his game. What do you think makes Zam such a great defender?
Well, he's a smart player. You know, that he's as smart as he kind of knows what's going to happen before it happens. So he's like I said, he's got a high IQ, so he sees what's going to happen. So it helps him a lot to be, you know, a big part of hockey is anticipation, and he has that skill. So
Erickson with an aggressive play, might be intercepted by Zam. It is not. Would have been a huge chance for the Hawks. Erickson once again played behind in pursuit by Kohanski. The Hawks forwards are flying here on the penalty kill. Leo Gruba will settle and give it to his partner, Axel Begley. It's played up again now by Gruba. Gruba on the near wall. Stretch pass, he was looking for Ingebrigtsen and he can't. Icing called by one, waved off by another. Hansen into the corner. Hansen up for Gruba. Gruba cross ice, back now for Gruba. Gruba shot from up high, deflected in front by Ingebrigtsen. Nothing comes of it. Hill Murray looking for another chance in the cross ice pass.
Yeah, that's what we anticipated right there. He saw that coming.
Great stick there by Zam. Now it's going to be controlled by Hill Murray and turned up once again. This penalty over halfway done. Near corner Carlson. Carlson tries to keep it out. It's kept in by Gruba. Gruba up high again. One-time look for Gruba. Can't get it to go. Controlled in the corner by Begley. Begley near the bottom of the circle. Gruba up top. Big shot blocked by Carlson with the stick. Back down Begley. Begley's going to look. Big chance for Hill Murray. Shot scores! Anthony Madigan on the board, and Hill Murray scores on the power play. Dane Callaway sharp all night, but Anthony Madigan beats him on the rebound, and Hill Murray on the board.
Boy, that was a nice play, huh? There were 4 or 5 passes there and an open netter, so that was just really good hockey from Hill Murray right there. Our guys couldn't do much about that one.
That it was Anthony Madigan with a great goal. He is on the board for the second time this season. He had an empty netter in last night's win over Eden Prairie. And all of a sudden, Hill Murray with some momentum here as Hermantown returns to full strength. Bloomdahl will take the draw for Hermantown, and it will be Brady Ingebrigtsen for Hill Murray. Face-off tied up, played back. It's going to be Logan Hensler. Hensler looking for Mann. It's broken up. And Mann and Olsen getting into it. Olsen sent down, no call. And we're going to get the goal announcement here. Ingebrigtsen with his first assist and his third point, and Begley with his third assist and third point. Ingebrigtsen loses an edge, looking to get it in deep. Manages to keep it in. Big hit by Bloomdahl. And now we have an injured Hill Murray player. That's Ben Carr. Shot, yeah, we're going to get a stoppage here. Ben Carr is down for Hill Murray. Took a hit from Gavin Bloomdahl along their bench. And we're going to have a pause here with 2:27 remaining. Hermantown 2, Hill Murray 1 on the Youth Hockey Hub. We're going to get together, decide if there's going to be any recourse as Carr gets to his feet. Looks like he's going to be all right, and he's going to make his way onto the bench. I believe they're debating whether to keep the face-off in the Hermantown offensive zone. It looks like they will. Coach Pat Andrews taking the opportunity to get a little extra game plan in there. And they're going to send out the top unit with the Plant brothers and Kate Kohanski. Back at D, it's going to be Hansen and Peterson. They're going to send out Max to take the face-off. Max is bodied out, and it's going to be taken by Logan Hensler and played ahead for Jack Senden. Senden cross ice with a scoring chance for Hill Murray, now played behind. Ingebrigtsen loses an edge in the corner. It's played out to center. Max Plant in hot pursuit for Hermantown. It's going to be Plant and Hensley in deep as Hensler will play it behind. Zam Plant manages to keep it in, now played out to neutral zone. Zam with 2 guys on him. Max Plant will have to tag up, and he will. Hill Murray with some space on the left side. Looks like they might try to get a change, and they will. A full forward change, and now a D as well. Max Plant near boards. Zam ahead would have been a nice breakout chance, but he can't get it to him, and it'll be Kohansky as a tipped puck into the corner negates icing. Kohansky into the corner. Played along with Bonin for Hill Murray. Center ice, Anthony Madigan. Madigan fresh off a goal on the right side. Pass into the middle, deflected by Janzig, and now it's going to be Plant and Bonin in pursuit in the corner. Played up Kohansky. Kohansky with Hansen on the left side. Ty Hansen headed to the University of Minnesota Duluth in 2024, and he will go off for a change. Kohansky hot pursuit. Hill Murray now near boards with just over a minute remaining. Stretch pass played in. Madigan. Madigan with another chance. And big save by Callaway, and we have a penalty here. My, oh my, Dane Callaway with a huge save. We're going to get a hooking call here. And that play blown dead, and my, oh my, what a flurry of activity here. Hermantown once again going to try to get to the period without any damage, as we'll see who the penalty's assessed to here. We do not have anyone in the box as of now. The Hermantown door has opened, and it'll be Jack Olson serving the penalty. Hermantown bench looking for explanation, so it will be Olson for a hook at 1:06 remaining here in the second period.
That hook saved a goal, though, right there.
It
that
did.
was an open netter if that guy gets to it.
Puck is rimmed around, and now in deep with 1 minute remaining. It will be Olson for hooking.
So we call a good penalty there.
Yeah. It's going to be turned up now. Hill Murray looking for the breakout. Far side, Dylan Godbout. Godbout, hot pursuit with Janzig. Janzig and Godbout getting into it in the corner. Now it's turned up. Axel Begley. Begley for Gruba. Gruba down low, short side, chance, glove save, Callaway. And that puck is cleared by Ty Hansen, as Carlson will come off in favor of Zam Plant. Hill Murray with 30 seconds remaining will control it. Played up, Leo Gruba. Gruba on the near side. Gruba near our official. Great stick, Ty Hansen manages to get out of the zone, not far enough as it does not escape Leo Gruba. Gruba D to D, now back Gruba. With 12 seconds remaining. Near the blue line, he's going to try to work out the spacing here, drops it down low. Back up top. Shot goes high, and now I believe that will take us to intermission unless they can get a quick shot here, and they will not. Ty Hansen dives in front of it. And that does it here in St. Louis Park for period 2. Hermantown scores first, but Hill Murray manages to get on the board before the period, and they will open on the power play. 54 seconds remaining on that Olson intermission. And we had intermission. 2-1 Hermantown on the Youth Hockey Hub.
Okay, guys, thanks.
Before we go, though, Bruce, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
As always, it's just wonderful to have you here.
Yeah, we go way back, man.
I know. We go
way back.
Us old guys.
Yeah, we're old school. I used to do this with you once in a while in the past.
That's right.
Way back in the day. But
way back in the day.
It was always fun. Thanks.
Thanks as always, Bruce.
Yeah, you bet.
Great to see you. And now we're ready for the second intermission. It's 2-1 Hermantown on the Youth Hockey Cup.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great brew pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lots of Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lots of Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half-pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lots of Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Mozza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Mozza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time. Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Mozza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Mozza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
Back for the third period here in St. Louis Park, and well, how'd you like it?
That was phenomenal. Having the honor to call with Bruce Plan was a non-experienced that if you would have told me that was going to happen this weekend, that I thought I would cross off a bucket list, but very cool nonetheless. And once again, we thank Bruce for the time. His perspective is a unique one, and he, like you said, he knows more hockey than the two of us will ever know combined.
Well, let me just tell you this, between you and me, after last night's game, I didn't know it was going to happen either. I ran into Derek and Christy on the way out, and as I was leaving, there's Bruce. You know what? What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
So, I have known Bruce for, gosh, coming up on 30 years now. And so, yeah, he said come up, and then the whole idea was you should do play-by-play with him because that is the right thing to do. So that's what we did. Third period getting ready to start here. It's 2-1 Hawks. They are shorthanded for 54 seconds as the third period begins. And with Will Peterson, Jeff Pappas joining you from the St. Louis Park Rec Center. Last period of the Champions Cup 2021. And Jack Olson in the penalty box for hooking for another 54 seconds. Hill Murray 1 for 2 on the power play so far in the middle of their third. And Hermantown 0 for 2 on its power play. Shots 19-16 Pioneers. They outshot Hermantown 9-7 in the second. And we're ready to go. Zam Plant will draw against Godbout, and the third period is underway. Begley controls for the Pioneers. And Janzik fans on it, comes back deep in his zone as he's pursued by Ingebretson. Madigan trying to hold it in on the line. Now feeds it down to Godbout on the half wall. And he tries to step around the defender. Comes up with the puck, feeds the point. Gruba over to the left side for Begley. 30 in the power play. Now to the far wall, Ingebretson shoots a good quick shot through traffic, and Callaway saw it and made the save. Comes out to center and over the line. They come again. Godbout steered by Janzik towards the boards. Cleared around behind the net to the near side. Begley crashes in to hold in the corner. Now players from both teams in, and Begley digs it out. 11 seconds in the power play. Begley still in possession to Gruba. Feeds the far circle. Godbout's pass across is tipped by Zam Plant. And now behind the net it goes. Engelbretson centers for Madigan and doesn't connect. As Hermantown comes to full strength, there's a shot through traffic by Begley. Change direction and a good stop by Callaway. Now here comes Hermantown down the far side. Over the line, Zam Plant going in. He swings around, tries to wrap around and scores. He found just enough space between the skate and the post. Zam Plant, his fourth goal of the weekend, and it's 3-1 Hawks.
My, oh my, Zam Plant, how about that? Gets the zone. You thought he might go in front for his brother Max, but he ends up getting it all the way around, and I thought Erickson actually did a great job sealing the post. I was wrong. Erickson leaves just enough room for Zam Plant to tug it home. And another quick third period start for the Hawks. They had 2 goals within the first period last night, and now a goal 1 minute and 9 seconds into the third here.
Now that's a huge one because they've just killed off the penalty, of course, and so a big momentum swing potentially for the Hawks here as they take a 2-goal advantage in the third period. Played into the Hermantown zone to the left. Let's get the goal announcement. Single assist is going to Hansen at 1:09. Zam Plant's fourth from Hansen at 1:09 of the third. It's 3-1 Hawks. Puck comes out to center ice, and it's picked up and played on into the zone by Peterson. Now, if you had said the Hawks were going to come down here and defeat Benilde yesterday and take a third period lead against Hill Murray, I would think that that would be a satisfactory weekend regardless.
No doubt. And Hermantown really, they're showing everything that makes Hermantown hockey, the speed, the defensive structure, and they've been nothing short of stellar here this weekend.
Face-off coming up to the right, and of course the Pioneers still with plenty to say as Hurley wins the face-off. Whistler at the left point tried to play it through, and it was deflected before it got to Callaway. Comes to the near point and out to center. And now Hurley tries to play it ahead, and it winds up getting swatted back into the Pioneers zone to the left. And in the left corner there, it's Joseph Luger, number 8. Now cleared around on the far side. Luger did not play in the Pioneers game yesterday. Now Hill Murray comes out 4 against 2, but the pass goes too far, and winds up deep behind the net. Hansen turning, playing it up the wall, and now Josh Kapanen wrestles Whistler in against the boards, but Whistler had the puck go right between his feet and come out to center ice. And Whistler comes back for it. He had trouble with it all the way there. Now played into the zone by Thomas for the Hawks. Dominic Thomas looks to center. That's deflected behind the net by Luger. And now off to the left point. Hermantown works the perimeter. Hansen takes a shot, tipped down, and wide of the goal. Now loose at the left edge in front, and here's Seidel for Hill Murray as the Pioneers at 6s and 7s here. Seidel trips going into the zone and has to peel back. They're changing anyway, and Hermantown has the puck with less than 14 minutes to play. It's now cleared down the left side. It's going to go all the way down the ice, and an icing call on the Hawks. 13:50 to go. They lead at 3-1.
Yeah, a huge start for Hermantown. Now the question is, can they sustain? They've got a 2-goal lead here. You know what they say about 2-goal leads, the most dangerous lead in hockey. They got to continue to play a defensively sound game, and hopefully they'll get maybe get another one for insurance here.
And now it's played rink wide all the way down the ice. You should mention, Will, in addition to everything else you possess, you are a student at Hermantown High School, and you're the voice of the Hawks up north. So it's nice to have you down here, but we should mention that you are a Hawk man. Now it comes to the left point. Here's Begley taking a shot right on, and a save by Callaway, who's been solid tonight as well.
He's been very solid, moving post to post very quickly. He hasn't been out of position hardly at all tonight, and he's been very solid with both the glove and the blocker. He's going to make this next decision very hard on the coaching staff.
Now, and of course, the decision you referred to is playing time in goal, because Garen Opsahl had a fabulous year last year. And Hermantown has an embarrassment of riches even in goal as Hensler plays it and comes up the middle, picked up there at center ice by Janzig. He's ridden off, and now Bonin will play it in to the Hermantown end. Peterson behind the goal for Janzig. Back to Peterson. Nearly stolen, and now it's picked up by the Hawks, and here comes Zam Plant. Over the line, fakes the shot, goes wide, goes around behind the net. And this time Erickson had the post solidly, and Plant plays it across. It gets past Hansen. It comes out to center. It was fun watching Erickson there as he slid across hard to the post where Plant beat him on the last time up the ice. Here's Max Plant closing in, and a drop pass comes up the slot. Loose there and played wide of the net. Max Plant looking to center, and it's played off to the wall by Carr. And now up the slot, the Pioneers get possession, and they come out with 12.5 minutes to go, and it's played on into the zone. And we're going to get play behind the net. And they go to the boards now. Max Plant in to help. The Pioneers trying to dig it out and make something happen. Ben Miller, now the puck comes free down low. A centering pass for Miller as he falls. And it's picked up by Max Plant. Plays it ahead, and he heads for the bench as they change. Now Hill Murray gets possession. Carr in his zone, feeds it off to the right side, and a backhanded pass into the zone. And that's controlled by Janzig for the Hawks. Rink wide pass to the near side. Too far for Josh Kapanen. It goes the length, and we have a face-off coming up.
It's good to see Ben Carr out there still taking a regular shift. He got his bell rung a little bit there during the second period. Big hit from Bloomdahl near their bench, but it's good to see him back out and about.
Face-off coming up. Sawyer Seidel and Simon Seidel, number 25, getting more ice time. And Simon did not play yesterday either, as there was a short bench for the Pioneers. Now a pass to center and over the line. Bloomdahl returns it in front, and it comes through to the near side. Carlson after it. To the right point it comes, and Barker. And a body drop blocked there by Lucas Mann, and it comes out to center. And here come the Pioneers. Here's Senden to the near corner. And he is ridden off. It's banked off the wall to the left point to Begley. Across to the right. Hensler. And that's broken up. Carlson along the boards plays it behind the net. Pioneers trying to center it. And the Hawks are able to clear. Here's Bloomdahl to center ice. Carlson down the near wing. Over the line, View. And he lost out. It's chopped to the boards on the near side. And the Pioneers will get possession and play to center ice. Senden trying to play it in. Carrying on is Madigan, who has their goal. Now drop back into the Hawks zone, and a long pass to center finds Bloomdahl's tape over the line. He takes it wide. Bloomdahl going in, turns around, and tried to center. and that was intercepted. Madigan playing it ahead, and then he takes a rough ride in against the boards from Chase Sams. Excuse me, that's Max Plant throwing a body check. All 5'7" of him. And now played into the Hill Murray zone, and a steal there by Kohansky, looking to center for Max Plant. And Plant has the puck along the wall, now drops it to the point. Hansen over to the near side. Here's Peterson, and that shot is deflected wide. It goes behind the Hill Murray cage, 10:25 left, and here's Hansen again at the left point. Comes to the right, feeds the near circle. Zam Plant centers it for Max. Good hard pass, but he just couldn't control it. Now Zam Plant feeds it up the slot. Here's a drive by Hansen on a glove catch, and a drop and a smother from the goaltender Nick Erickson. Face off with 10:11 to play.
Some good offensive pressure there. A couple of real firm passes from Zam Plant. Again, like Grandfather Bruce said, his hands are one of his best things in his game, and he always has a firm pass tape to tape. It's going to be the Kauppanen and Thomas line out there for Hermantown.
Now the puck played to center, and the Pioneers break out. Down the near wing they come, and there's a shot from Mann on his off wing. Check that, Kaufman that sailed wide of the goal, and now here come the Hawks back. They'll play it in over the line, and this is Kohansky looking to center, swings around, throws it in front, and now to the right point. Ingebretson closing, and his shot goes off the traffic, loose to the left edge, and now it comes right back to Ingebretson. He feeds the circle, and there's a shot that goes behind the net from Dominic Thomas. Now Thomas again in the circle, back to Ingebretson at the point. Flattens, fires, rising over the top. And the carom comes to the end wall, and Sawyer Seidel feeds it down, and it's picked up and cleared all the way down the ice by Hermantown.
Yeah, another stoppage here, 9:25 remaining. Hill Murray's, they're going to have to try to find a way here to get a goal, because you don't want to be facing an uphill battle, having to get 2 goals to even force regulation, or even force an overtime.
I beg your pardon, it's Esther Brooks wearing number 5 for Hermantown. And thank you for pointing that out, Will.
You're very welcome.
And puck played into the zone, and here is Senden laying it ahead for Mann. Goes behind the net to the far side. Mann still in possession. 9:12 to play. Hermantown leading 3-1. Ingebretson feeds it now to the near side, and here's Begley closing. He threw it across, loose in front. Senden had a swipe at it, and it's stolen away. The Hawks pick it up with Wyatt Carlson. A rink-wide pass to center ice. A good chance for Hill Murray to pull one back here. As we come up on the halfway mark of the third period, the Hawks lead it by 2, and really have looked good throughout. They come in over the line, they try to set up a screen there, and View's shot goes off the defender, Begley, and wide. Now controlled by Mann along the near wall, and he steps around the first forechecker. Gavin Bloomdahl, and comes to center. Mann hits the line and then disappears in a sea of blue shirts. The puck comes out to center, and it's picked up by Hensler. Backing into his zone for Hill Murray. Now he makes the turn and starts down the near side. Hill Murray is changing. Hensler going in, and now he falls as he's tied up with Peterson. Puck comes to the half wall. Bonin can't reach it, and Kohansky back for Hermantown as the goaltender had lost his stick. Callaway now a centering pass, and holding the right post there, Erickson made a stop. It's picked up there by Hensler along the far wall, and he clears to center ice. Here comes Bonin. Over the line, Madigan trying to control to his backhand, and he can't. Here come the Hawks back. Max Plant over the line. Kohansky breaks for the net. The lead pass a little too far for him. Now Zam along the boards has it, and he's stripped by Bonin. He tried to pass ahead looking for Godbout, and that was broken up. It's controlled now by Kohansky. Over the line he comes. He cuts to the slot. He shoots, and Erickson makes the save. Face-off with 7:41 to go.
I think the ice here at St. Louis Park Rec Center might be starting to feel the effects of having, what has it been now, 4 games played on it in the last little over 24 hours. A lot of guys losing edges, and it's being interested to see how this one plays out.
Hawks win the face-off. Janzig through traffic, deflected, and it goes wide of Erickson's goal. Trying to play it out of the corner now. Matthew Kauppanen behind the goal. Now a centering pass bounces through towards the far side, and it's going to be picked up there by Gruba, but he lost his balance. And to be fair, he had help as Simon Seidel goes after it in the left corner, and he rings the boards with a pass that's going to go all the way down the ice. That'll be Hill Murray's icing call with 7 minutes and 13 seconds to play. And I guess the point I was trying to make was that Hermantown really has kind of kept Hill Murray at arm's length all the way throughout this game. And I don't want to say it's been easy. It has not, but they have not made it look hard.
No, it's been a lack of quality chances for the Pioneers, and credit that to this really strong Hawks D-core all the way from number 1 to number 6. They've been they've been great today, and even at times yesterday.
Played high off the glass and all the way down the ice. It'll come right on to Callaway, who will make a save, and a face-off coming up to his right.
Looks like it'll be the Bloomdahl line out there. It's the newly shuffled line of Carlson, Bloomdahl, and View. They've been very productive today, and for Hill Murray, it's going to be the Brady Ingebrigtsen line.
Now from the draw, it's controlled by Whistler. Now across to the far side, and Wyatt Carlson for the Hawks. He lost it. Now a shot right on. Callaway making a save on the boards against Begley. Now cleared around on the far side, and the Hawks break out to center ice. Miller passes to the left on a partial break down the wing, and a shot goes behind the net off the stick of Carlson. Now Hill Murray looking to break out, and they do get it to center ice. Mann playing it ahead, and he lost possession, and that group is getting a lot more ice time here in the third period. And Bill Lechner may be trying out some different things after skating a short bench in the first game against Eden Prairie. He's got players like the Seidel's getting more ice time. Mann's been out there more, and he's letting people play.
Yeah, trying to get a little offensive spark here. I've been impressed by Lucas Mann's shifts. He's been going hard. I wouldn't be surprised to see him get on board.
Now behind the net, it's played over to Max Plant along the wall. Near side, Kohanski over the line. Drops it for Zam Plant, and now he puts it up the slot. That's a good pass, but Hansen fanned on it, and it's cleared back into the Hermantown zone. And you heard Bruce Plant talk about it, the pass-first mentality that Zam had, but it's hard to argue when he's got 4 goals already as the Pioneers come in. Bonin shoots, and he missed the net. He had a break in front, and it's controlled now by Kohanski for Hermantown. Back through center, over the line, under 6 minutes to go. He takes a shot, and it goes over the glass and out of play.
Deflected by Begley there. He gave Kohanski a little extra business after the whistle. Hill Murray has tried to set the physical tone here today, and for the most part, it's been a success as we're going to get a face-off to the left of Erickson.
Hermantown hasn't backed down from those things, but in order to hit them, you first have to catch them, and that's the hard part. Benilde found that out last night. Hill Murray's learning it now, and goes back into the left corner, played around behind the net by Gruba to the far side, and it comes out to center, and here comes Hill Murray over the line. 5:42 to go as Sawyer Seidel goes into the corner, comes out with a puck behind the net, now comes out the near side and drops to the left point. Carr, his pass is picked off, and Hermantown comes out. Dominic Thomas over the line, and they're offside by just an eyelash as Joshua Koppinen in early, and a face-off with 5:28 to go.
Yeah, Thomas and Josh Kaupinen haven't had much time together. Obviously, Thomas was on that second line yesterday, and the Kaupinen brothers on the third unit. Little miscommunication here, but we'll get another face-off.
You know, I think the thing I'd be most pleased about if I was the Hawks here is that Hill Murray so far has had 3 shots on goal in the first 11 and a half minutes of the third period. And getting the puck deep, keeping it there, and playing sound defense, those are the things that'll win you a lot of games. Now Hermantown in possession at neutral. Peterson plays it ahead as we come up on 5 minutes to play. Gruba behind the net, lost possession, and now it's centered, and Erickson blocked it. Now a follow-up shot by Matthew Koppinen is right on, and now it comes around again in front, and Erickson made another stop, that time as Joshua Koppinen tried to get it in front of the net, and Hill Murray ices the puck.
The Kaupinen brothers have been pretty fun to watch growing up playing together. Neither of them on the score sheet so far here, but look for them to get it going sometime soon.
Well, these 2 games will certainly do nothing to diminish Hermantown's ranking. Obviously a consensus number 1 coming in, but boy, they are able to hang on here and get 2 wins over Class AA powers, and that's certainly a feather in their cap. As it's played ahead, and Senden is smashed into the wall by Hansen, comes to the right corner, and the Hawks trying to break out. They do get the puck, and it's played to center ice, and Bloomdahl played it in rink wide. The Hawks able to hold the zone on the left as View plays it around behind the goal. 4.5 minutes left, and out to center. The Hawks in possession. Janzig rink wides it right back in, and Erickson cuts it off and gives it to Begley in the left corner. Trying to step around. And over the line. A shot, and that is Lucas Mann. Turned away by Callaway, and now out to center. Here come the Hawks. Carlson over the line waiting for help. Carlson then had his pocket pick as he tried to play it in front. Now controlling his man in the center circle. Hill Murray changing, 4 minutes left, and over the line they come. Closing in for a chance is Bonin, and Callaway held his ground. There is a penalty coming on the Hawks here.
Yeah, they're going to get George Peterson here. We'll see what the call is. They're just going to send him off. It's going to be a hook. Again, Bruce Plant talked about good penalties. I'm not sure if that was one of them. It did thwart a scoring attack, but Callaway was able to stomach that one. And now it's going to be very intriguing to see when Hill Murray is going to go to the empty net. Potential 6-on-4 chance here.
13:06 the time of the penalty. I would expect a timeout coming shortly here, but not now. Still, it's under 4 minutes to play. And here is a power play number 4 for Hill Murray. It's past Begley, and it comes all the way back into the Pioneers' end. 3:43 to go, and it's a 3-1 lead for Hermantown. A big power play here for Hill Murray as they try to climb back in it. Now to the near side, Godbout hits the line. Leaves a drop pass in the corner for Ingebrigtsen. 2 goals last night and been held off the board by the Hawks today. It's in against the wall, and the Hawks just trying to pin it there. Now Ingebrigtsen picks it up, takes it, and he centered it, came off his blade and right onto the goaltender, and a stop made by Callaway.
Dayton Callaway's 23rd save of the night. He's been, like we've said, he's been very sharp, and if he can hang on here, it's going to be a very impressive first win in Hermantown Blue and Gold.
Face off to his left. Janzig clears around as the Hawks try to kill his penalty. Bagley trying to play it down, and now he does rink wide one across. And Hill Murray will set up with 3:05 to play. And Godbout plays it in, and Carlson rams him in against the boards. Loose behind the net and cleared all the way down the ice. Under a minute now of power play time remaining and 2:51 to go, and Hill Murray will try again. Down the far side they come. And it's played on into the zone by Ingebrigtsen, and it's picked up there by Hansen. He clearly put it right in front of his net, and Madigan, oh my goodness, had it suddenly found the puck right at his feet and was not able to get a shot on goal. Here's Begley with 40 seconds to go on the power play for Hill Murray. Begley lays it out to center, and here they come. Mann over the line. Mann to the right edge, swings around, tries to center. Gruba can't reach it, and an intervention there, timely by Carr. Up the slot, Mann takes a shot. That's deflected wide. 20 in the power play, and it comes to Bloomdahl. Out to center. Here come the Hawks. This is Thomas over the line, taking it wide, and he finally lost out to Ben Carr with just over 2 minutes to play. 10 seconds of power play left, and here comes Senden over the line. Senden behind the net, looking to center it. It comes off the wall to the near side, and Hensler trying to hold it in there along the half wall. It comes to the front of the net, and now it's cleared out to center. Played down with the glove by Carr, and the Pioneers in control. Hensler steps through at 1:43 to play. Comes over the line to the half wall, and finally he's rubbed out, and it comes back behind the net. Cleared around on the near side. It's going to come all the way back into the Hill Murray zone with 90 seconds to play. It goes wide of the net. Icing is called. I would expect the timeout now, and perhaps a pulling of the goaltender.
Yeah,
we'll
here
see.
he comes. Here comes Erickson. They're going to get the extra attacker on here. We'll see who that'll be. I'm as shocked as you are that they're not going to use the timeout. I would say no better time than now.
Yeah.
I mean, at 29, you need 2 goals. Talk over the strategy, but he's gonna pocket it.
Well, you never know. You might get another stoppage here. 1:29 to go. Erickson is off, and Hill Murray with 6 skaters. Clear around on the far side. Max Plant goes after it, and it's played down by Begley into the corner. Cleared around to the near side, and Kohanski will tip it ahead. And it's going to come back into the Hill Murray zone with 1:15 left, and Begley will go behind the goal. And Max Plant is on him. Begley, Madigan, pass to the middle is tipped by Kohanski to the boards. And now played to center. Zam Plant tries to shoot at the empty net. Played down with the glove with Hensler intervening with 1 minute to play. Now puck is loose at the Pioneers line and is played on into the zone. Picked up there by Ty Hansen in his zone. Waiting for the forecheck to come to him, and he plays it out to center. Played down with the glove to the right side. Kohanski, he's got the empty net, and he hits it. And the Hawks will win this game. Empty net goal for Cade Kohanski. It comes at the 16-16 mark of the third period.
Cade Kohanski, his first varsity goal. Zam Plant once again ineptly picks up the puck. He's going to flip it to the bench. And it's all but over here in St. Louis Park. The Hawks are going to open with a great statement weekend with 2 wins over Class AA Powers.
And a win there as Zam Plant tosses the puck to the bench. Max Plant scoring his first varsity goal earlier for the Hawks to open the scoring today. And with 43 seconds to go, it's a 4-1 lead for Hermantown. It's picked up there by Jack Olson and cleared to center ice. And Chase Sams plays it in, number 25, back to the right corner. Luger. Plant and Zam Plant and Hansen get assists. So Zam Plant scoring a goal and an assist today. He's got a 6-point weekend with 20 seconds to go, and now it's played out to center ice and controlled by Miller, playing it ahead, and he gets it back from the defense with 10 seconds to go. Hill Murray will feed it across to the right, and they'll come through center over the line. One more save for Callaway, and that is going to do it. Our final score here from St. Louis Park this afternoon is Hermantown 4, Hill Murray 1, and a statement win indeed for the Hawks as they come in, and despite being outshot 25-23, they get the job done.
And that's a great job. Hermantown, they adapt to what Hill Murray was giving them, and they were giving them a lot of odd man rushes, and they conceded some space in the neutral zone. A great game plan, and Hermantown 2-0. And you couldn't ask for a much better start to the season for them.
No, you certainly could not. Hill Murray 1-2. Their next game is against Matamidi, so it doesn't get any easier for them as they come back to Aldrich Arena for their series. They've had 3 tough games in a row to open the season. They dropped 2 of them as they try to find themselves in the early going. Our scoring summary: Max Plant's first varsity goal for Hermantown at 5:46, assisted by Kohansky and Peterson. And then they made it 2-0 in the second period on Wyatt Carlson's second goal, and assist to Gavin Bloomdahl. Hill Murray then scored its goal on the power play. Anthony Madigan's second of the year, assist going to Ingebretson and Begley. And in the third period, the Hawks with 2 more goals. Zam Plant on a wraparound, his 4th goal. And assist going to Ty Hansen at 109, and then Kohansky hits the empty net at 16-16, assisted by Zam Plant and Ty Hansen. Here in the first annual Champions Cup, they've just announced the MVP, and big surprise, it's Zam Plant, who has had himself a weekend, 4 goals and 2 assists. And we're going to get our post-game interview with Max Plant in just a moment. He of the first varsity goal fame here. The Hawks and the Pioneers exchanging congratulations after the game.
Yeah, a lot of good friends on these sides. One in particular, Zam Plant, Brady Ingebretson, they're duck hunting buddies. Big duck hunters, the both of them. Exchanging some words after the game. But it's, again, like I said last night, the things we took for granted with COVID, one of them definitely being the handshake line, a great tradition.
Benilde has won the actual Champions Cup, which, as we have mentioned, has been contested by both the varsity and the junior varsity teams. A point per period for a win, kind of like the Ryder Cup. And the end result is Benilde wins it, but Hermantown comes out smelling like a rose with 2 strong victories. And Tony Scott now is getting ready as soon as we can get a microphone to him to speak with Max Plant.
I believe that's actually good friend Peter from YHH on the...
Oh, it's Peter Odney down there.
Yep.
Okay, it's not... okay. Oh, now he's... Okay. They pulled a switcheroonie on us as we get ready to head down to the ice for the Tradition Company's player of the game. It's Peter Odney.
Up at that camera, we're with player of the game Max Plant, Zam's little brother, getting his first varsity action. And Max, you got your first varsity goal today in a big win over Murray Pioneers. Can you describe the feelings that you had when you got that first goal?
It was awesome. It's been a long time coming. Unbelievable play by Cade Kohansky. It was just awesome.
How fast did you go get that puck?
My brother went and got it right away. It was a good move by him, but yeah, it was awesome.
After a year apart, you're back with Zam on the same line. What's the chemistry like between brothers? I mean, we see it with twins, but you guys aren't twins, but it looks like you have 2 heads playing out there.
Yeah, it's awesome because like every time I give it to him, I feel like he's gonna score a goal, and then he finds me when I'm open. No one else thinks I'm open. It's just really awesome.
All right, Hermantown showing why they're the #1 team in Class A. 2 big wins over 2 Class AA clubs. What'd you like about your team this weekend, and what do you like about the Hawks going forward?
We just had no quit. Yesterday we were down both periods. We came out right away first minute. We potted 2 right away, and then the rest was history.
You heard it here first, no quit in the Hawks. Hermantown goes 2-0 on the weekend, capping this weekend with a 4-1 win over Hill Murray. Max, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Back.
All right, thanks very much, Peter. I don't mean this the way it's going to sound, but think of how good a player Max Plant will be when his voice changes. He's the 5'7" little dynamo here. He scored his first goal and played a heck of a game for himself today and this weekend, but the future is still ahead of the Plant family in the Hermantown Hawks here as Zam, the junior, and Max Plant, the sophomore, combine for a nice weekend.
Absolutely, they did, and they've been dreaming of this moment for a long time, getting to play with the Hermantown High School Hawk across their chest, getting to play together, getting to play on the same line along with Kate Kohansky, and they certainly made the most of it this weekend, and it ends up with two wins for Hermantown.
And they win it today by the final score of 4-1, getting outshot by the Pioneers 25-23, and that will do it for our coverage of our first ever Champions Cup. This will be a fun one to come back to, I expect, Will.
I believe so too, and it's been an absolute honor to call these 2 games along with you, Jeff, and hope we get the chance to work together again soon.
That would be fantastic. And on that note, we will leave you here from the St. Louis Park Rec Center. You've enjoyed the 2021 Champions Cup here on the Youth Hockey Hub. Good night.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lots of Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.